Laced up.
Let's go!
It's time for Banter with the boys.
What it is all. Welcome back to Banter with the Boys. Gridiron updates, week 16. I'm Smelty, of course, naturally. I'm back here this week.
Coach.
Next to me, we got Roberto.
Coming in the business attire, ruining people's seasons.
For you Spotify listeners, he's wearing a Vikings polo. So very, very business
business
casual, really, I think is what polos are.
It is what it is, yeah.
Anyway, Jake's also here again this week. What's up, Jake?
Heck yeah. Glad to be back again.
We appreciate you being here, as always. It seems like this season, but that's good. That's good. I think,
there's
right?
one purple
Listeners,
team.
do you like Jake? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just kidding. All right.
I like having friends.
Thumbs down if you don't.
I like having friends. Yeah, dislike, unsubscribe. No, don't unsubscribe. Kev's here. What up, Kev?
Yo, Kev.
He's back there.
Dude, he set up these awesome trees for us.
He did. We're festive. If you're on YouTube, you can see our beautiful trees. If you're not, get on YouTube and see our beautiful trees.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that, yeah, we're festive. Yeah. Anyway, what are we doing? Week 5 game recaps. Kev.
15.
Week 15. Yes. Let's see. The Falcons at the Bucks. I believe they're at the Bucks, right? Yes.
Yeah, they were.
What a finish this was,
Oh, my
ladies
God.
and gentlemen. That's
Fun
why I'm
thing.
actually wearing the Vikings version, Kirk Cousins jersey, this week. I know we might lose some subscribers with that, but that's okay.
Why? You think Vikings fans are?
They hate Kirk Cousins.
It's not Kirk Cousins'
Yep.
fault that he didn't
Oh.
stay in Minnesota.
I liked Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
and if you go look at the stats, he's one of the best quarterbacks Vikings have ever had. But anyway, people hate Kirk Cousins. Yes, here in Minnesota. Of course.
Okay.
All right. You didn't know that?
No, I would say
Did you
it
not
was-
hear any of that?
I guess I'm listening to the wrong station. Then you.
Shoot, I guess so.
He's just buying into the how do you Vike that.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, Kirk leads the Falcons down the field, connecting some big plays to Pitts and Sills, and ends up getting that touchdown late.
Career game out of Pitts.
That led up to the game-winning field goal. But
Yes.
big what was it? 4th down or whatever that they converted on that
3rd
drive.
and 28, and then the fourth and
4th and 12 or
14.
something. Yeah, 4th and 14. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Bucks defense. What are we doing?
Causing your head coach to go into an expletive-laced tirade.
Yes.
I did not see that.
Oh,
did he?
yeah.
It was bad.
It's about a minute and a half of expletives.
Oh, I'm
Check it
gonna-
out if you
I'm
haven't
gonna have to
seen
go
it.
look it
It's
up.
really good.
Yeah. It would flag our
Frozen?
episode as
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
expletive.
we were.
But yeah, Falcons getting the win 29-28. I mean, is this concerning to you if you're a Bucks fan right now, Roberto?
I mean,
as you're
first-
heading to the playoffs right now, and now the division is up for grabs all of a sudden?
Yeah, for sure. Right now, I mean, Tristan Wirth, he was out that game, wasn't he? He's
Yes.
sitting on the sideline, and yeah, they can't see him and Baker and his 3 core receivers seem to be off.
Right. And
You know,
it's like the first time pretty much since the beginning of the season where you have all of them.
yes.
So, yeah, you had Goodwin, Evans, and...
Evans had a nice game.
Right.
And for me, it was after that fumble, that hit by Parrish on Bijan for that fumble.
Yep.
Turn the ball over, you get a Chris Godwin touchdown. That should be it. That should have been the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're up-
I thought
that
it
was
was.
what, late in the third, wasn't it?
Yeah.
End of third, beginning of fourth. Yeah, you're going into the fourth quarter up by 14 at that point.
I mean, just
Don't call it a comeback on Kirko chains, you know.
and like we were saying, what you were saying off air here. Off air, I love that we use that. But anyway, off air, that you were saying that the Falcons still have an opportunity here, chipping a chair.
to make the playoffs right now. Playoffs, yeah.
Playoffs.
I mean, there's 3 games they're down 2. I mean, it's not the best chances in the world, but as you look in how Carolina and Tampa Bay are kind of sliding right now.
Struggling
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, untrustworthy Carolina, I'd say right now. Like what? I don't know.
And I don't know
Yeah,
what exactly what the.
Atlanta's got to hope that...
They got to play at least one of those. Probably both of them.
Well, they
maybe.
play each other this week.
Because Buccaneers have Panthers twice, so they have to split
Okay.
and then lose.
So do Falcons actually have a chance then
Yes,
to win?
they,
Yeah.
it's-
Well, other than they play the Rams week 17.
Ouch.
I mean, yeah, Falcons have to win out, and then
But they do have Cardinals and Saints.
And then Bucks and Panthers have to lose 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right. Well, keeping an eye on that NFC South.
What a crazy South.
Yeah, what a crazy South.
I mean, I think
something that I thought the Buccaneers were going to end up running away with it this year, but I think you picked the Falcons, didn't you? I have a feeling. We're going to have to go back and look at all that.
No, I think I went
playoffs.
Bucks. I think I went Falcons the year before.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, man, you're looking like
No,
a possible
Falcons
genius.
are officially eliminated.
Are they?
Yeah, I looked at it.
Oh, man.
I was trying to think, I'm like, it's got to come down to tiebreakers. And so you can pretty much erase that whole first 3 minutes.
Well, oh well. With that, Falcons getting the win over the Bucks, 29-28. Let's move on to our next game here. The Chargers beating the Chiefs, actually sweeping the Chiefs for the first time since 2014. Why do I not have the score? I had it right in front of me.
16-13.
Duh.
We took a little trip.
Field goal fest.
Yeah, field goal fest. I mean, the second half was boring. If you're not into,
I think that really played to the Chargers'
offense.
strength. They held the Chiefs scored all of their points in the first half, and then obviously didn't get another point for the remainder of it. And the Chargers just won ball control time of possession. What are my notes here? For their possessions, they had over 5 minutes.
Yep.
13 play drive, 12 play drive, 14 play drive, 13 play drive. Chiefs' longest drive was 6 minutes, and that was their opening possession of the game. And then after that, they didn't have another one over 3 minutes until the fourth quarter.
Well, and it felt like Mahomes was running for his life.
Yeah.
The whole game.
And the Chargers...
Maybe you think running the ball might help that?
Yeah, they need to work on that run game, something fierce.
21 attempts for
fierce.
49 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, not efficient enough by any means.
I mean, I think that's the reason why the Chiefs struggled as much as they did this year is they could not run the ball. And then obviously the injuries at the beginning of the year.
And the offensive line is banged up. I think they didn't...
Yeah.
They were on their second string for 4 out of their 5 positions, so...
Well, and you mentioned Chiefs run game on the other side of things. Amarion Hampton, this is his second game back, and he's averaging over 4 yards a carry in those 2 games back from that fractured ankle. And it seems like good timing when Vidal kind of is, he had a couple big games, like big flasher games. And then outside of those games, if you look, really weren't great. You know what I mean?
Well, they got some tape on him.
It's nice that now he can be, it got some tape, but
force them to the inside, or whatever you want to do.
But you can have tape on somebody that has a little bit of explosiveness.
True. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, now it kind of gives them back that kind of 1-2, not a 1-2 punch by any means. It's not in comparison to other 1-2 punches in the league, but it's nice to have
just 2
Hampton
backs that you trust
100%.
carry the ball.
100%. Lambert Smith gets his first career touchdown late in that first half for the Chargers, so that was pretty cool. But other than that, did you have any more notes on this one?
Do we want to talk about the Tony Jefferson ejection and that hit at all?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, he got ejected for unsportsmanlike conduct, like hit to the head or on a defenseless receiver.
Was it bad?
I didn't think so. His face mask was up. He made contact to the head and neck, so I understand throwing the flag, but the reason, ejecting it was just kind of like whatever, because Tyquan Thornton was going to the ground and shrinking to reduce his size and try to not get hit, bracing for impact. So it feels like it was a bang play.
Yeah.
So your argument, which I kind of agree with, man, that's tough though. That's tough. I mean, Jefferson is leading with his head, but like you said, if he's trying to protect him, he does bend over and try to kind of go down with it. So if you're putting your head in the situation to get hit, if he's already trying to aim for your chest or whatever, I get it. That's tough. That's a tough play. I don't know.
I think that's the plays in football that need to not be called, because what do you want anyone to do in that position other than him just I don't even try to avoid him, but you're naturally going to protect yourself. Yeah. He didn't launch at him.
Right.
You're saying
it didn't look like it was a vicious attempt to.
You're saying as far as Thornton goes, you're naturally going to try to protect yourself.
Both of them.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you play.
As I'm a defensive back, my objective is to tackle the receiver.
I mean, like even if he wanted to get out of the way
that gives me a
in the
headache
play,
watching.
I think all he's going to do is open himself up to injury.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, if you
Like, where is he supposed
if
to
you
go?
stop, or try to take something off as you're going, that's when injuries happen.
Oh, for sure it does. Like, that's a bang play.
He does kind of stop. Look at his feet. He kind of
Especially
plants his feet. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's a tough call.
I know.
Interesting.
I didn't agree with it. And I think the other thing we didn't talk about was the Mahomes injury late in the game.
Oh.
Yeah, well, he was coming up in tent talk.
Oh.
But where were you, Rob? Anyway, it was your thing.
I'm on a boat.
Oh, yeah, I see. No, we'll talk about
Okay.
Mahomes in the next segment. So make sure you tune in for 10 Talk to find out what happened to Mahomes if you don't already know, but you probably do. It's like worldwide news.
Yeah.
All right, my last question though, before we move on here, is this the beginning of the end for like the Chiefs division like gimmies? Vegas is kind of whatever, but the Denver and Chargers for the next possible couple years, they're kind of built to at least be competitive for the next 2-3 years. These aren't really gimme games for the Chiefs anymore. Like say the Chargers were a couple years ago and Herbert was just first getting going, and Denver was a nightmare a couple years ago.
That's a really good question. I think with how competitive the AFC West is even this year with the Broncos and the Chargers, maybe the next couple while the Chiefs try and retool that offense.
Yeah, and I don't think they got to go into a rebuild. I
Right.
think retool is the correct usage there.
I mean, I look at it as like as a Vikings fan. When Aaron Rodgers was at Green Bay, every year I was like, they might make a run. So
Yeah,
I
you're
look
saying
at
Patrick Mahomes.
I look at Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
the same way. You got to give him a couple guys. I mean, if they get a decent high receiver next year in the draft and like some little scary or a stud tight end or something to replace Kelsey
Or a freaking running
or
back.
a running back, I mean, Brees Hall is going to be available. I mean, if
No, he's going to be in purple.
I'd take him too. That's what I'm saying. Like they're, if they suddenly get a badass back, you're gonna be like, all right, Chiefs are back.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, they still got Clark and Jones in the middle. They got a bunch of defensive, pieces still. So
But yeah, if we're talking running back, they have to hit on that. They tried to and haven't been very successful with it. Is when they drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
yeah.
From
Injury
LSU.
kind of ruined his career.
Right, but everyone was like, "Oh, look out!"
But that's every running back, that gets that injury bug. I mean, you can look at J.K. Dobbins on the other side up and, Broncos.
James Gurley.
Yeah.
What a career he would have had.
Who?
Todd.
Todd Gurley?
What did I say? James? Who's James Gurley?
I don't know. That's how I was like,
Oh, dude, he's one of our football players that I coached this year.
oh.
That's why. Sorry,
Shout out
Todd
to
Gurley.
James
Wow,
Gurley.
shout
What
out
up,
James Gurley.
James?
Dang, what am I doing? Anyway.
Comparison. Todd Gurley,
Wow.
James Gurley.
Yeah, same
Coach
guy,
might like him.
same
yeah.
guy. All right. Anyway, we probably have to move on, Kev, huh? Okay, yep. So anyway, let's see. The next game, man. Talk about a classic tale of two halves, two running backs, two quarterbacks. Bills at Pats. Bills getting the win, 35-31, but what happened there? It's another game where a lead was blown, a massive lead was blown.
Yeah.
And we still have yet to talk about another game where it also happened, but not as massive of a lead. But anyway, what's your first take on this game? I actually want to go to Jake first since he's an AFC fan and he's seen the Patriots do well for a long time.
Yeah. So what I saw was the very un-Rabel-like thing where they got away from their identity and who they are. In the second half, they only ran the ball 3 times.
Well, they didn't pass it much either.
Well, they tried to pass it, but they couldn't because the Bills' defense, and that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Really tightened up on their pass defense.
A little man-to-man. The refs, let them play a little bit.
That front four was really getting after that old line and penetrating. So hats off to the Bills' defense, really for getting after May, making him uncomfortable and not being able to throw a comfortable pass at all in the second half.
So you're definitely, that was going to be one of my questions is about that lead, letting that slip at home too. At that, so you're more on along the lines of saying that they really is play calling, really.
Yeah, I think it was play calling. With Mike Vrabel, you're accustomed to what I make notes here as far as like kind of my disappointment with Vrabel today or yesterday was he's a great coach and a culture builder, and he hangs his hat on fundamentals and situational football. Like if you're up by 20,
And you're saying where was that situation?
yeah, if you're up by 21, where's your situational football? Where's your fundamentals in continuing to run the ball? Because Travion Henderson, 2 big plays, and then that's it. You still have Ramondre Stevenson as a real big bruising back, and it just felt off that they were like, oh.
I do agree, but late in the game too. I think this was it was in the fourth quarter. There was 2 drives that the Patriots were unable to convert on the third down, and then again on fourth down for like 2 drives in a row.
Right.
And that I mean, you had the opportunities there, and that's just for me it was just lack of execution late in the game. But again, coming out of half, I think you hit it right on the head. Why did you go away from what was working? Travion Henderson had a ridiculous first half.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just the classic. They got tight. They got the lead. They got early. This is a big game. A lot of eyes, big bright lights, and then you get the Josh Allen effect. He gets rolling on that offense. James Cook gets going. The defense, I feel like, plays off the offense when they get going and that Momo rolls, and then they just play aggressive, tight defense. And they get a couple of 1 and 2 outs, get a third down, and next thing you know, they're right back in the game. And
I feel like people play this off not as much in pros. Like it's a big deal in high school and maybe college ball, but having that leader in the huddle, I'd imagine, still matters greatly at the pro level. So that veteran leadership of Josh Allen, in a game like this where you're down, but you've been in these situations before, and you've battled your way through the playoffs. Like what it takes. So maybe that was a factor this game.
And they scored right away in the opening drive in the second half. So that now they're down 10.
They also scored right before halftime.
Yeah.
And scored 5 straight scored a touchdown 5 straight drives, which is just insanity to me. Against a team that Patriots are a playoff team and have looked very good.
Yeah.
And especially how they came out this game. It's just got to close it out.
Well, Patriots actually scored after the Bills scored right before the half.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought the Bills scored right before.
They did.
Yeah, the Bills got that touchdown, and then the Patriots answered with a field goal.
Oh, that's right.
Time running out.
Oh, touchdown. Sorry.
No, I know,
score,
but the scoring out of that second half, I think that really changes because that's when Josh Allen gets going. There, he's on the sideline. That's where that leader comes out, gets the defense rolling. They get a 3 and out there. They go down and score again. Now they're only down 3. Now it's pretty much a tied game, and those players have a ton of time left. So
And now the division is
Tight
wide open.
grabs.
Who knows?
it is.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a dip.
High five.
Kev's telling me to shut up. No, I'm just kidding.
About this game.
But yeah, about this one. So let's move into the next one, which, again, we saw another lead taken away by another experienced quarterback who's been in these situations again before.
MVP?
Somebody playing at
So
an MVP
many
level.
fireworks.
Where's my score here? Why am I losing it? 41-34, the Rams getting the win over the Lions. Fireworks is a great way to put it. I mean, this game had it all the entire game.
Yeah.
Who's going to stop the Rams right now? I mean, if it was anybody,
Carolina.
you'd think Detroit would have had it.
Carolina,
It
stop.
was like 2 weeks ago, right?
That's fine. We're talking about right now, today. Rams are getting hot at the right time to me.
Okay.
They have Seattle, so we'll talk about that game later. But, I mean, that's going to be a great game. But Rams are really starting to look like they can beat anybody in this league right now, for me.
I agree.
No matter the
Yeah.
conference.
I mean, Matt Stafford's just playing awesome ball. I think the huge thing is Devontae Adams went down.
It is big.
Yeah.
And
It's big when you have defenses keying for sure on Puka Nacua. You know what I mean? So if they're keying on him, you still have Devontae Adams, which is crazy.
in
So
the
him
red
going
zone,
down
he's
this big.
such a weapon, too.
100%.
So I think that's might be big, and that might just bring them down to the pack a little bit. Defensively, they're starting to get. There's a few little bang ups. I think that D tackle came out of the game last night.
Fisk.
Yep. Yeah, they're winning. I think just Stafford's playing, and that game was fun. But they kind of just took it over, and I think that defense did kind of. Was there a turnover that
Nope.
kind of changed it? It was just they just got ahead and then they just stopped them.
Yeah, they both played really
Just the
clean
pick
games.
6 to Aiden.
Yep.
He didn't.
Which is crazy.
He didn't get 6.
What? Yeah. Oh no, he didn't. No, never
No,
mind,
but
I'm sorry.
that pick was sick.
But I
That
can't.
was sick.
But I can't disagree with you what you're saying. Really, right? The Rams are probably still my favorite right now in the NFC. You know,
Yeah.
or they're probably most people's favorites, just because I feel like the rest of even the playoff teams, they're all kind of the same. Like any of them could beat each other any week, and I feel like they're all just beating up on each other in the division actually right now.
The Rams just feel like they have that slight edge.
Yeah.
But with
Stafford,
again,
I
like
feel
you
like
said,
the
I think
edge.
it's-
Yeah.
I
but
think
like you
it's-
said though, with a healthy Devontae Adams, I mean that is
So,
crucial.
We've got 3 weeks left. Potentially, you're looking at the Rams getting a first round bye. I mean, it's still up in the air,
Yeah.
but I think they're the odds-on favorite right now to get your first round bye. So you're looking at 4 weeks off for Devontae Adams. I'm not too concerned. Am I concerned about the injury? Yes, but the overall longevity of the injury, I think is going to be okay because then he'll come back for playoffs,
God, this division's
Playoffs.
crazy too.
and then they'll just get rolling again because that's.
I mean,
It's that easy.
I mean,
Yeah,
the Rams.
'cause it's that easy for Devontae. Like I think
Yeah.
he's
just him
still-
being a little older, those hammies, you know.
Yeah. But he's still so
Not what
good.
they
at,
used to be.
He's still so
no.
good at getting off the line. Like I think he's one of the
And a big
one
body,
of,
a
if
big
not
target.
the best, still at getting off the line of scrimmage, just untouched.
which is crucial at that in that red zone
Yep.
area. So yeah, they got Seattle, Atlanta, Arizona. I mean, Seattle obviously we know. I mean that's probably a battle for the division right now with San Francisco only 1 game back as well. So that division's up for grabs. And then at Atlanta, which we're thinking could be a tough game for both teams, but I don't know. I'd imagine the Rams would come away with it if they're for real. And then Arizona, which is probably a cakewalk right now for the Rams.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
We should go
the
2-1
Seattle
at
Rams
least.
game is probably almost could be the 1 seed. You know.
Yeah.
Could be.
The Bears, still don't fully trust them. You know, of which team we're gonna get.
I don't think they're pretenders by any means, but I don't think they're. I don't think they're going to
Caleb's
get the
playing
one.
pretty good. He's making some ridiculous. He's making some throws that he shouldn't make that are turning out okay.
Yeah.
Like the more second touchdown.
Oh God. Yes.
But he's playing pretty, and they're running the ball really well. You know,
I told you a couple of weeks ago, I feel like they've got a really good two-headed beast of a running back tandem. And Smelty, you looked at me weird like I was crazy
For what?
crazy dog.
for the Bears running.
Yeah, because I forgot who the heck their second one was.
Oh,
Mangaya.
Yeah.
you're like, who?
Anyway, what are we at? We should probably move on, probably. Huh?
You can do dance.
All right. We'll talk about. Let's see. We'll probably talk about these teams later. It's fine.
Let's talk
All right,
about the best team.
Vikings traveling to Dallas,
Cool.
getting the win, naturally. 35-26 over the Dallas Cowboys.
Call that a competitive W.
A competitive W. It looked pretty good. Looks pretty good for the Vikes. I mean, lot to hang your hat on for JJ McCarthy a little bit. Yeah, the pick happened, but batted down at the line, tip ball. That's up for grabs.
Free
Yep.
pick.
That
Up for
happens.
grabs.
Yep.
I wish you would have let Addison just a little bit, on that deep throw and put him in the end zone, but it still led to a score, so I'm cool.
Yeah.
He found him, so showed off that arm strength that we keep hearing about.
Oh, he definitely has the arm. He has almost too much arm strength.
He
The guy's
throws a
all
rocket.
He just throws fastballs.
If
at
it's under
Wait,
10
wait,
yards,
wait.
that's coming in hot.
When's he gonna start playing catch with Justin Jefferson? Because they're
Great
not
question.
on the same page at all.
Great question. Jetta's
I think he gets so damn excited when he sees 18.
he's
He
like,
just throws
"Oh,
it
it's
so
this
damn
one,"
hard.
Because
he does, but there is a straight drop in the end.
because he's able to
Yeah, he
put
said he
touch on it
looked,
for everybody else.
Lights got in his eyes on that angle where,
Jetta's.
yeah, Jed was like, I didn't see it.
It was a Sunday night game. It's not like the sun was blaring in through the stadium.
The lights. The other.
Yeah, look at that right there. Kev pulled it up. Look at that. Last 3 games. Look at Jetta's stats.
Oh, fair. I agree.
Ouch.
But even at
We're
the
just trying to get him to
at the
1,000
Commanders
yards
game,
right
he
now.
just got doubled the whole time.
For sure. And of course, he's going to see extra cover. He's Jetta, so he's going to see
Yeah.
that extra coverage. But which is also why Addison's been having a pretty solid season on the other side. Or you get see guys like Naylor, which
Yeah.
had a good game too. But
I mean,
You gotta
McCarthy,
s- but even in the one-on-one situations, Jettas wasn't getting separation yesterday. He straight up wasn't.
I would have hoped that KOC would have
I just hope he's healthy. You know what I mean?
done some like play calls or designs to allow for Justin to get more open, like
Or
put him
just
in motion more.
Something
or something.
small. Just get the
He
ball in
was
his
open
hands.
plenty.
Just get the ball in his hands.
That big crosser that he missed high, that he's open, the end zone one. There was another out that he missed. I mean, there was probably 4 catches that JJ should have had.
He did have 8 targets.
Yeah, so I mean,
You're right. Maybe he does just get too excited. He sees it's Justin Jefferson and just.
And then they had that
Powers
back
up.
shoulder one, or down the sideline,
Yeah.
that little go route. I mean, usually Jetta comes up with that catch. So that was the one I was actually out of all of them. I was surprised Jetta didn't catch other than the touchdown. But he said afterwards that he told JJ or someone got JJ. 9, we'll just say 9.
Yeah, we gotta
said
say
somebody
9.
that Jefferson said he lost in the lights.
That's what he told 9.
9.
9. All right.
So
All right. Cool.
But, hey.
What about Dallas on the other side of things? I mean,
Their
does that-
season's over.
Does
Who
that
cares about the
officially?
damn
Yeah, that
Cowboys?
officially kicks them out of the playoffs. Well, we don't care about the Cowboys, but for those that
the
do,
Cowboy fans.
for those that do, are they in a little bit of trouble here? Or do you think they just simply run it back, try to add a piece or two? What's their biggest malfunction?
Defensively in the secondary. I mean, they're the same as they overpaid Bland just to keep him like we overpaid
Byron
Murphy.
Sure.
Same scenario. It's the Quinn Williams and what's his face? Clarkey. That's a nice little 1-2. I mean, they need to edge rusher, and they need secondary help. Offensively, I mean, does
have all the
Jay
weapons.
Williams look like your every down between the 20s back?
Has been this year, damn it.
Okay, all right.
He has been this year, but
Right.
you need a better
running tough.
spell guy, or you go get a stud, and now Jay Will's your spell guy, and that's great. That's a great problem to have.
Yeah, so they need a retool. I mean, I don't know what their draft picks totally worked out when they did Parson and then they did the thing for Quinn Williams. I don't remember what it worked out to be.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm just
But yeah,
excited
either
as a
way,
Vikings
Cowboys
fan
are not in the playoffs.
that everyone can take a fucking sigh of relief. Sorry, I swore. But just that it kind of looks like we got a guy maybe. Or like you see the.
Again, the
It's
games
in there.
coming up, the games that are coming
Yeah.
up, the Packer game, and then we play the Lions one more time or the Bears.
It's like, are the Cowboys
remember.
out? I thought the Cowboys still have a shot.
They do a 1% chance.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
They need the
1%
Eagles.
chance.
They need the Eagles
they got-
lose out.
They got Rob's odds.
So
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy for me needs to have a good game against Detroit and Green Bay. That's what I'm looking at because both those teams are still going to be playing for something most likely.
Yeah.
So they're probably playing their starters. That's where I want to see him shine, especially with the Micah Parsons.
What's your level
Green
of
Bay.
good?
What he showed us this game. That was pretty
So
good.
like
That was pretty good.
253 touchdowns,
so the
no
last
pick,
two.
or
Yeah,
pick.
no picks, but that pick I also don't put on him fully. You know, it got tipped up. Once a tip ball happens, that is who knows. That's fair game.
Who do we got? We got Giants, which has a really nice front four, so it's gonna be tough to run against them. I mean that'll be difficult. That'll be difficult for January. We'll talk
No, I
about it
agree,
later,
but I feel like they're not playing.
and
for
the
as
Lions.
much,
I mean,
but,
they got
those two
probably
games.
one of the best pass rushing dudes. You know,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
that
and
Lions secondary is so banged up.
it is, which will help. And then we got the Packers, probably Parsonless. So that kind
So
of
that's what I mean. Opportunities against decent
yeah.
teams, though, missing a couple pieces, but you got to shred them.
yeah. I
So
just
we'll
want to
see
see
it.
him. I just want to see him just continue to incline like Drake Maine did last year.
And not grittying into the end zone, pissing off KFC.
Oh, I like the gritty.
I did
KFC
too.
did not?
No, KFC did not like
That was such a great bootleg.
He said he did
though.
it in practice and told him not to do it, and then he did it.
Breaking the law. Nine's breaking the law. Nine's
breaking the law.
rebel.
He's just trying to earn some cred with the rest of the offense.
I like it.
I'm
I
sure.
like it.
I'm sure. I believe it. I think they'll bounce back just fine next year. Of course, naturally. Next year's our year. Duh. Grenard out, by the way. Sucks. Missed
How long?
season.
Okay, well, start.
Shoulder surgery, so it's fine. Anyway, we're not fine for him.
Hey, he had a good year.
You know, he did have a decent year. It was all right. That's it. That's it. That's this episode here. Roberto.
I loved it. Welcome back, Coach.
Well, thanks, buddy. Jake, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, naturally. Kev, thanks for being here.
Thanks for counting us down.
Whether you sleep here or not, internet doesn't know. Anyway, I don't know why that matters. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe wherever you listen to the Banter, whether that's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or iHeartRadio. And we'll see you for the next episode, which is Tent Talk. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. And then we got Week 16 previewing picks still to come. Peace.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Tune in next time for more Banter with the boys.